Hey gang, we're on the Ranger today to show you a real good drill for you to practice once in a while. It's called the 1-2-3 drill. I came up with this decades ago. Basically, it's a standard of measure. What can you do on demand? Ideally shot from concealment. If that's the way you carry a firearm, put your weapon on the way you carry it, concealment garment. If you wear a duty rig, then work from your duty rig. 3 targets. I'm today using USPSA silhouettes. You're 5 yards from the targets. They're spaced approximately 1 meter apart, edge to edge. And what you do is you set your timer for 3.5 seconds if you're concealed. If you're working from the open, no concealment garment, set your timer at 3 seconds. On the beep, you will draw left to right headshots, left target, center target, right target, 1 shot on each. Then you'll recover, start again on the beep, right to left, right target, center target, left target. Recover, gun back in the holster. The third run, center target first, your choice of the order of the other 2 targets. When you're done, you've fired 9 shots. You must have 7 headshots to pass the drill. Remember, 9's what you want, but 7 will give you a pass. The bottom line is, if you're having trouble, I guarantee you, what this is all about is generally, most people screw up because of trigger press. But if you don't pick up the sights quickly, and the worst thing, of course, is if you snatch or jerk the trigger, you're going to produce some pretty negative results. This is a drill, quite honestly. Even though you're only at 5 yards, trigger press is paramount to your performance. Let's try it and see what you think. Okay gang, I've got 3.5 seconds programmed on my trusty pack timer. Let's give it a run and see how it goes. First run, left to right headshots. Stand by. Pretty simple. Let's try it again. Next time, right to left. Here we go. Okay, last one, center target first. Watch how this goes. All right, listen, let's go up, check the targets, and we'll talk about it very briefly. Check it out. Far right target, 3 good hits, take those any day. You'll get the job done. Center target, nicely centered. Again, very nice hits, very satisfactory. This target, actually, all 3 hits are in the head. This one's a little weak. Probably wouldn't do the job, but it would probably make him real uncomfortable. Real good chance he wouldn't be a real effective fighter after taking that one to the jawbone. But 9 hits, all in sub 3 second times, really just fine. I mean, I'm happy with it. This is what you need to work on. Remember, you need 7 out of 9 to pass. If you're only doing 7, work on 8. The point you want to reach where you get 9 good hits, 3.5 seconds from concealment. Try it. Hey gang, listen up. Remember, 1-2-3 drill. Practice it, work on it. You need good sights you can pick up quickly, and a good trigger you can press the trigger straight to the rear. Listen, one thing about Glock pistols you need to be aware of. Great handguns, most commonly encountered service pistol on this planet. Unfortunately, particularly in recent times, the trigger pulls become sometimes out of the box great, often not so good. And your ability to shoot this pistol up to your performance level is quite honestly tied to the trigger press. If you buy a Glock and it's got a good trigger, consider yourself lucky. But don't be surprised to find a lot of new Glock triggers are heavy, really stiff, they have a lot of grunge to them, or what we call grit in a trigger pull. All those things will degrade your ability to shoot it well. So I strongly advise that the 2 things you want, no matter what your Glock is, better sights, better trigger. Now, one thing I like about GlockTriggers.com is that they use all factory components. So whether you're a law enforcement officer and required to use all factory components in your weapon, or you're a CCW holder and you want to make sure for liability purposes your gun is equipped with factory equipment, including all the trigger parts, then remember, GlockTriggers.com, make sure that you're covered in that respect. Now what Jeff Wilson and his sidekick Adam do is they make sure that every part that they use in this assembly is polished and mated to perfection. The end result is a superb trigger pull. Now, the gun that I used in this particular drill, in the 123, Glock 19, one of the ones I use a lot, it's got Ameriglow sights and it's got the GlockTriggers.com Hackathorn Tactical Trigger. And basically, factory stock trigger, the only difference is it comes with 2 striker springs. A factory original, approximately 6-pound striker spring. If you're shooting ammunition that you have no control over as far as primer hardness, you may be better off to stick with the factory striker spring. If on the other hand, you know that the primers and the ammunition you're using are uniform and will give you reliable ignition, in here also comes a 5-pound striker spring, which is 1 pound lighter than factory. And what it will provide for you is a much more smooth roll-off sear release. I guarantee you, your shooting performance will be enhanced, and all the Glocks that I teach with or use are equipped with GlockTriggers.com Hackathorn Tactical System trigger. I like it. Check it out, gang.